All right, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another Just Throw It Disc Golf video. Hey, check this out. What we're gonna be doing in this video is a quick unboxing of the MVP Black Hole Pro disc golf basket, okay? So I wanted to pick this up because I just started disc golf over a month ago, and something that's really gonna help me get better is actually working on my putts. So I needed to buy me a basket, something that I can work on my putts at home instead of having to go to a course or whatever to, try to get better. So I found this on Amazon for a very good price. I didn't want to go too cheap and I didn't want to go too expensive, and I thought that this would be a great option based off the reviews. So we're gonna unbox this thing, put this thing together, and see how well it works. All right guys, now let me just say, it's super important to have something like this if you struggle in a particular area. Having a disc golf basket at home will allow you to get a lot better at your putts. For me, just starting off, I'm pretty good at throwing off the tee pad. I'm pretty good with my upshots. The thing that I've been struggling with the most is being consistent with my putting, and I just feel like my scores are already looking pretty good for somebody who just started. I get a lot of compliments from people that's been playing for years, but for myself, I know what I actually need to work on, and my putts is one of the main things. So this is why I went ahead and invested in something like this, okay? Now, do you have to get something like this? Absolutely not, but I definitely recommend it if you want to get better, okay? So we're gonna unbox it, see how well it is. I'm gonna give you my true honest opinion about the basket, but I know at the end of the day, I'm not gonna complain about it because I know that it's something that's gonna make me better. So maybe you should consider buying this product as well. I'm not sponsored by them. Like I said, I just started disc golf, but if you guys are interested, I will have links in the description box so you guys can go ahead and grab that, okay? Let's go ahead and open it up. Pretty heavy. All right, so it's pretty heavy. Fresh out the bag, out the box. So you might need two people. I'm gonna have my son go ahead and grab this. Okay, so got what seems to be some type of instructions here. Check that all parts are here before assembling, and then pretty much show you what every piece is. Okay, feels already pretty heavy. Definitely feels sturdy, heavy duty, and I only paid $150 for this, which isn't bad. Thread lower pole into base as shown in figure A. So we're gonna take the lower pole, the lower pole is gonna be the ones that look like this, okay? And the upper pole is gonna be the opposite. Now, it says we are gonna go ahead and thread this into the base. All right, let me see the instructions. It's really heavy, don't smash your fingers. So we're gonna take this one here. We're gonna cut this off, we're not gonna worry about it now. Place that on there like that. So let me see that. And we have this one where this is facing upward. Put that on there. I'm gonna thread that like that. Where the symbol is actually facing upward. This is facing upward, and we can go ahead and take this off. Okay. So I'm gonna put that in my pocket for right now. It says lower chain rack as shown in figure C. Check that both rings are around the upper pole. So now it wants to make sure that both rings go over the pole like that, both, okay, like that, okay. Now thread top cap into upper hole as shown in figure C. And that's pretty much it. These are gonna be the stakes that goes at the bottom if you need to put it in a yard so it doesn't tip over or anything like that. I'm just gonna have it in the garage for right now until I move it to the backyard. And I'm just gonna try it out. So I'm gonna go get a disc real quick and see actually how it works, okay? All right guys, so just checking it out, it's not that heavy at all, which is a good thing. I mean, it's kind of heavy, but it's not like crazy heavy. and the base is good enough. Now, I don't know what it would be like if it was really windy outside. I don't think the wind will really just toss this thing over. But if you wanted to put bricks or, like I said, the stakes to kind of hold it down, I think everything will be good. But as far as the build quality, guys, I think this is great. Now, the build is really good. It's nothing, I mean, obviously it's not gonna be pro level to where it will be what you would get out there on the course, but I mean, I don't feel like it's that much different, okay? So in the process, what I also wanna talk about is some people don't like the fact that the chains on any of these things are so loud. I've heard people say that they use like a paintbrush or whatever and just kind of slide it down on here to be able to stop it from making noise. I don't really care about all that, but you can do that. There was another guy also that talked about using a rope. So if you basically wrap a rope from the base all the way up, it'll kind of help the noise with the chain. Like I said, it's personal preference, it's up to you. There's no right or wrong thing. If you're doing it in the comfort of your own home, who cares what people complain about, okay? The basket is not super huge, which I don't expect it to be. There's a version that's above this called the HD. That's just a little bit taller, a little bit wider basket, but I think they're pretty much the same. So I'm gonna basically throw a couple discs in here and see how well it works. Spit one. All right, so out of two, or out of three, as you can see, it spit one of the discs. I threw it the exact same way. That's gonna happen from time to time, no matter what basket that you play on. Even the baskets that I play on different courses, I was really close yesterday and I did the same thing. I stood back, I threw my disc in there, and for whatever reason, the basket or the chain spit my disc out, okay? So I'm not gonna say that that's necessarily a bad thing with the basket. Maybe it's just the way that you throw it, it all depends. It might depend on the type of disc that you're using, whatever the case may be, but I'm not gonna complain or take away from this basket because it spit one of the discs out, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is kind of, I don't know if it's a hyzer angle or angle the disc and see if that's gonna help it a little bit more, okay? No issues there either, okay? Pretty good. Is it a little loud? Yes, it's a little loud, but I mean, it's the pole. I'm here in the garage, so the sound is obviously gonna be a little bit louder than expected. And if I wanna make this quieter, then I can go ahead and make some adjustments or whatever. Like I said, with the guy, I was told that you can use a rope to go around the base, here all the way up, or you can use like a paintbrush or something like that, just to stop it from hitting here. So go ahead and show them this. Other than that, I think it's a really good basket. I'm glad that I purchased this. I think it's gonna help out with my putts a lot. I recommend that a lot of people out there, if you're just starting with disc golf, even if you're not, to go ahead and get you a basket. I mean, you can practice in a home, the comfort of your own home, and you can get better. The putts is what matters most. All the, driving and throwing as far as you can, it's not really gonna matter if you can't sink the putts, okay? You gotta be able to sink the putts to be able to win the game, okay? So with that being said, this was a great buy for me and my family, me, my wife, and my kids. We all play. I think it's a great thing to have at home. And I definitely am looking into buying the second one, okay? All right, guys, check this out. If you're new to this channel, what I pretty much do on this channel is I travel around AZ and I throw at different disc golf courses, and I pretty much rate the courses so different people like you or people who've never been to different courses around AZ have a good idea of what the courses are about. But I also do product reviews, and I'm taking you guys on my journey as being a beginner at disc golf, okay? Now, I consider myself to be pretty decent in this month of time that I have been playing disc golf. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I highly recommend this basket from MVP Black Hole Pro. If you don't have a basket, then I'll have a link in the description box. If you do have a basket at home or one that you would recommend, please let me know down in the comment section which one you would recommend or which one you have, so I can also look into those options as well. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. If you're new to disc golf, pick up a disc, don't stress, and just throw it.